So welcome. This next hour is really all about you. It's about self-care and connecting with your breath. So just take a moment to really settle in. Drop your head. Relax your face. And tap into your breathing. Let's let this time be a time of compassion. And a time of taking care. And if you have an intention for your practice today, feel free to drop it in. Breathing through the nose. Inhale, come to all fours. Good, and exhale, child's pose. Inhale to all fours. Exhale to child's pose. One more time, inhale all fours. Exhale, child's pose. Go ahead and spread the fingers, plant the hands into the ground, plug them in nice and strong. Inhale all fours, lift the heart, look forward. Now tuck the toes, lift the knees, and exhale to down dog. Take a couple breaths here in down dog. You want to see if you can find some evenness between your upper body and your lower body. So pressing the hips up and back, melting the chest towards the thighs. Excellent. Now go ahead and inhale to your plank pose. And just find your breath here. Pull the belly in, squeeze the inner thighs, reach the crown of the head forward. Nice. Now, go ahead and lower your knees down. Press back, child's pose. Don't move your hands. So we'll inhale all fours. Look forward, lift the heart. Tuck the toes, exhale, down dog. Take a little pause in down dog. Stretch it out. And then inhale into your plank pose. And feel a little heat in plank. So there might be a little fire today in this practice. Don't be afraid to get warm. Don't be afraid to challenge yourself. But as always, be compassionate with yourself. Lower the knees, child's pose. Good. Last time through this flow. Inhale all fours. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Hold plank. Are you still breathing through the nose now? Are your shoulders right over your hands? Can you feel the heat? Now lower the knees. Bend your elbows back. Bring your chest just about halfway down. And then go ahead, straighten your arms, press into the floor. Do that twice more. Bend the elbows slowly now, using muscle rather than momentum, and then press yourself slowly back up. Good, one more time. So we're really just building a little strength and heat. Beautiful, down dog. I'm going to try that again, and this time I might offer knees off the floor. So you're going to inhale, plank. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, dog. Awesome. We inhale, plank. And this time, just slowly lower yourself down onto the ground. Bring the knees down, bring the chest down, bring the chin down. Take your time. Now, toenail side of your feet down, elbows point back. Inhale, lift your heart from the floor. Lift your hands off the ground so you really feel your back muscles lifting you up. Notice if you're straining in your neck to look forward, Can you look slightly out in front of you? Excellent. Now, go ahead, just place the hands lightly on the ground. Lower the chest back down to the ground. Excellent. Press into your toenails. Inhale. This time maybe lift a little higher. Find a little more strength. Not really using your hands too much. Exhale, lower. Good. I want you to tap into your power today. Inhale, little cobra. Exhale, press back through plank to down dog. Now we're just going to flow through some sun salutation A. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale with a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, touch the sky. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, middle. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale to your middle. Exhale, fold forward, dive down. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold, step back, plank pose, slowly lower down. Inhale, lift your heart, cobra, or maybe up dog. Exhale to do your down dog. Breathe. We're repeating this flow one more time, starting at the front of your mat. When you're ready, step or float, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, side bend right, pressing down into left foot. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump back, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pause in your dog, breathe. We have 3 more going through this flow. If you want to go a little faster, a little slower, if you want to breathe at your or move at your breath pace, you go for it. When you're ready, front of the mat. Flat back to fold. Inhale to rise. Side bend each side. Really stretch it out. If you want more intensity, increase your range. Dive down, fold forward to half lift. Then you step or jump back right into your vinyasa. You do you. You can wake up that Ujjayi breath. When you're ready, front of the mat again. Last 2 times. Rising with the breath. Side bend each side. Dive down, fold forward. Flat back. Vinyasa through. If you want to add an extra push-up, after your back bend, you go back to plank, add that little chaturanga, down dog. On this last round, I'll be quiet. You go at the pace of your breath. When you're ready, you're at the front of your mat. All right, everyone, let's meet in down dog. Gonna add a little more heat. This is a multi-directional flow. It's gonna face all sides of the mat in this sun salutation B. It's a little more creative, a little more flowy. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, step or jump to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Good. Now inhale, chair pose. Sit the hips down low. Lift the heart and the arms up high, 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 high. Good. So get a little more power here in your chair pose. See if you can do it. I'm going to turn the music up just a little bit. And we are really going to move and heat things up. Are you guys ready? Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, step or jump back. We'll meet in down dog. You don't want to do 100 million vinyasas today. Just meet in down dog. Maybe you do. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, pull the knee to the chest plank. Inhale, three-leg dog. Exhale, right foot steps forward. Now, you're keeping high on the ball of the back foot. We're coming into crescent lunge, just like we did on Tuesday. So you're going to rise up, crescent lunge. Excellent. Now open to the side, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm up and back. Exhale, take your hands to the ground. Now we inhale, twist. Right arm to sky, look up at your thumb. Exhale, plank to lower. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, pull the knee in plank. Inhale, reach it high, all the way up. Exhale, step it forward, full range of movement. Inhale, high crescent, back heel stays lifted. Exhale, warrior two, arise. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands find earth. Inhale, twist, left arm sky. Exhale, plank to vinyasa. You're going to always add an extra push-up along the way. How's your focus? How's your breath? Can you remember your intention why you came to class today? We only have a very short time together, and I want to make sure you get it. Focus on that. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Hips go low, chest and arms reach high. Good. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, vinyasa. You don't have to rush here. You're going at the pace of your breath. You might go slower or faster. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, pull the knee in plank. Inhale, high. Exhale, step through. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. So you want to stay stable. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands earth. Inhale, twist. Exhale, take your flow. As soon as you're ready, you're inhaling left leg high. Exhale, pull the knee in plank. Inhale, lift the left leg higher. Exhale, control the landing. Left foot lightly lands. Inhale, crescent. I know. Exhale, warrior two. Are you getting ahead of your breath? Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands to earth. Inhale, twist. Exhale, vinyasa. You got it. Whenever you're ready, you're jumping or stepping to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale with a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. 2 more times through. Exhale, fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg up, all the way up. Lift it as high as you can. Exhale, pull the knee in. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, high crescent. Move with purpose. Exhale, warrior two. Remember intention. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands earth. Inhale all the way into your twist. Exhale, vinyasa. Beautiful job, everyone. You look great. When you're ready, left leg, you have that knee in plank. When you reach up to three-legged dog, lift even higher. Land that left foot forward with control. High lunge. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to earth. Open into your twist. Vinyasa through. Something's not feeling good or true or right to you, you just let it go. Every breath is a chance to begin again. Yoginis, all women here today that are practicing with me live on Zoom. When you're ready, you step, hop, or float front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. You're near a chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Are you getting warm? Exhale, vinyasa, or just meet in down dog. As soon as you're there, right leg high, pull the knee in plank. Step it through, high lunge. Open warrior two, two reverse. Hands cartwheel, twist and open, vinyasa. I'm going to be quiet, do the left side, your pace. When you're ready, we'll be at the front of the mat, meeting in chair pose, Utkatasana. So one of the things I think about every time I'm in my chair pose is this. So the literal translation from our chair pose, which is Utkatasana, means fierce pose. So it's really just, there's a lot of power here. So think about it. We call it chair pose. Your hips are pressing back. It's like you're sitting in a chair. But if you were really sitting in a chair, wouldn't you be a lot more comfortable? Let's get fierce now. Let's get strong. Reach the arms high. Spread your fingers. Sit the hips lower. Lift your chest up. Squeeze the legs together. Feel that inner core working. Awesome. Now we take this fierce pose to boat pose. Bringing the feet down to the ground and reaching the arms and the legs forward. Yogis, yoginis, if you're modifying, you're with me. Your feet can be on the floor. You're leaning back. You're lifting your chest. If you need more, feet in the air. If you need more, reach forward. And then even if you need more, you straighten the legs. I'm going to turn to the side. So sometimes profile is just a little bit easier to work with. So notice if you're rounding your back. Can you pull the belly in? Can you feel a little shaking? It's good. I'm challenged here with you. So when we learn to breathe, when things are challenging, it's like a superpower, right? And goodness knows, things are pretty challenging right now. Looking over the toes, reaching the arms out in front of you. Now, we're coming down into a hollow hold. So I want you to just come to the tips of your shoulder blades. Keep the legs elevated for now. If you're straining your back, your legs are a little higher. You're curling your upper body up. you feel a strong connection to the core. So actually, why don't we do this? Pull behind your thighs now and curl the upper body up a little bit more so you can really feel that work. Awesome. And then lower your legs. Your lower back is fused to the ground. Now, if you want more, your arms come up and over your head. Your legs get a little bit lower. Now we're just turning sideways. You're rocking to your right shoulder, right hip. So you're kind of on the side and you're squeezing like crazy your left oblique. So modification, arms forward, intensification, arms overhead. Lift the legs up higher. Good, now go ahead, roll to the other side. Stay and breathe. You're on your left shoulder. Oh yeah, there you go. Now roll to your right again. Almost there. Roll to your left. Awesome, last one, roll to your right. You're gonna get a little break after this. Roll to your left. Roll to center, lie on your back, just breathe. You did a lot of work there. I know it was hard. Let's hug the knees into the chest. Good, circle the knees around to the right. Circle the knees around to the left. Awesome. So here, I want you to really be aware of the work in your core and the fact that you're moving intentionally. You're not just throwing your body into the shape. The arms are by your side and your palms are down. Your legs are straight up in the air. Your head stays on the ground for this one. Head and shoulders down, flex your ankles. Now, on the exhale, you're gonna try to lift your hips off the ground and stop the ceiling with your feet, and then slowly lower down with control. Good. Lift up, control it down. When you go at your pace, you can lift a little higher. I know you could hear in my voice, it's not so easy. So we'll just do 5 more. Lift up, control it down. Twice more. Good, last one. Hug your knees to your chest. Good, bring your forehead towards your knees, round your back. Awesome. Beautiful, and then bring your head back down. We're gonna rock and roll forward and back all the way up into chair pose. Rock and roll 3 times, meet me in chair. Or should we call it Utkatasana? Let's be fierce. Utkatasana. Yeah, I know, I'll turn forward. Arms up, hips back. Add the smile. That's when you know you're really advanced. When you're really feeling the strength of a pose and you can smile anyway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Let's meet in down dog. Hey yogis, I know it can be a little distracting practicing in your own space at home. I know how it is for me. You know, you might see, like, if you're in your bedroom, a dust bunny or something like that. Try to stay as true to the focus and the practice as you can. Well, inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down slowly. Good, and instead of cobra, we're moving into locust pose. So toenails down, arms back. You can interclasp the hands if you choose to. And then inhale, lift the chest, lift the legs. Good, so can you feel your back muscles turn on? Can you bring your legs a little closer together? Squeeze the inner thighs, really work the core all the way. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, release hands either side of the chest. Press back, child pose. Got that little bit of a pause here in child's pose. Once again, to remember why you came. All right, let's get it. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, send your right leg high. Exhale, bring your right knee towards your right arm in plank. So it's going to come off to the side. See if you can touch your right arm to your right leg. Or I would say right leg to right arm. Inhale, three-leg dog. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Good. Come onto your fingertips for a second. Look forward. Stay high on the ball of the left foot. Inhale, crescent. So we were here before. We're in our high crescent lunge. So let's try to go a little deeper here. So you're bending your right knee. Both arms are up. And then take the right arm back, left arm forward. So open out into a twist to the right. Broaden across the shoulder blades. Right hand wraps behind the back. Maybe you catch your left side. Left arm to sky. Revolve, reverse warrior. Maybe you sit the hips forward and down as you lean back into it. You can even take your left hand behind your head like a pillow. Support it. Beautiful. Let's come back into high crescent lunge. And then we open to the left, warrior two. So take a moment to feel stable and strong. So this round we're going for strength. So that right knee over the ankle, left leg strong, arms out to the side, wide. Bring your gaze over your middle right finger. Awesome. How's your breathing? Now just for a moment, if you dare, close your eyes or drop your gaze in. Feel all the feels. Then blink your eyes open. Wrap your left arm behind your back. And then turn your right palm up. Reverse warrior, right arm up and back. Now we're going to hold this pose here. Maybe bringing the right arm a little closer to the ear. Maybe bending that right knee a little bit more. And then extending and leaning and arcing over to the side. Stay with your breath. I know it might feel a little shaky because we're dealing with just a little bit of strength in this one. Awesome. Let's cartwheel the hands down. So your hands come down and you're on the ball of the left foot. Now you can take the twist, or if you choose, both feet are going to turn to the right. You're on the edge of both feet. I don't know if you can see that, but really on the edge. And then that right arm reaches back and your left hip drops down. Stay strong in that bottom leg. You got it. Good. You're going to come to the front of your mat and just pause. Now, turn everything to the left. So you're going to face the long edge of your mat, just like where we were in Warrior 2. We're in a straddle position, facing long edge. Bend your right knee, just your right. Bend your left knee, just your left. And let's do that again. Right knee, left knee. One more time. Right and left. Now as your right knee bends, pivot to the front. And we'll meet in down dog. Maybe you skip the vinyasa, maybe you take it. Excellent. Let's inhale, left leg high. Lift it all the way. Exhale, left knee, left arm. And you're going to hold here. And as much as you can, you want to try to get your knee to touch your arm. Get it to touch. Get it to touch and then hold. I know. 3-leg dog, left leg high. We'll step the left foot through, front of the mat, look forward. Make your way into your high lunge. Whew, I know. So, that left knee bending over the ankle, the arms reaching over your head, your fingers are spread. Good. Now, let's twist to the left. Left arm back, right arm forward, broaden across the chest, reach and open. You want to find those open spaces. Now, go ahead, wrap your left arm back. Take the right arm up and back. And maybe you hold the right hand behind the head like a pillow and lean back. So really getting into left psoas here. I know. Breathe. Can you bend your left knee more? Can you stay high on the ball of the right foot? That's it. High crescent lunge. Warrior two and hold. Bend your left knee more. Find strength in the right leg. You got it. Soften the shoulders. Can you breathe? Even in those moments you want to get out of this pose. Beautiful. Wrap your right arm behind your back. Keep that left knee where it is. Left arm up and back. Reach on the high diagonal, reverse warrior. So keep drawing that left shin forward and finding strength in the right leg. Beautiful job, everyone. We're going to cartwheel the hands down. Hands down on the ground. You spin to the ball of your right foot, left arm to sky. So you can take that twist, or maybe turn the feet, reverse Skandasana. You can always tell one side might feel a lot different than the other. You got it. Now we'll turn back to the front, and we take a quarter turn all the way around to the right side of the mat. It's where we were facing our warrior two. Now this time we'll be a little bit more upright. Take your hands to your hips, lift the torso up. I'm gonna face you so you can see. So here the heels are turned in, the toes are turned out. Your hands are on your hip like a teenager with an attitude. If you haven't had one, you're really not missing anything. So let's bend the knees, drop the feet down low, and keep the chest lifted. So your knees are always tracking over your toes. So you can keep the hands here, if you like, on the hips, or bring your hands to your heart. Now let's go for a little bit of a challenge. Either hands at the heart, or if you're going for it, reach your arms up to the sky and spread your fingers. Good, now we add these little pulses. You're going to drop the hips down an inch, lift the hips up an inch. Maybe down and up. And maybe every time the hips are pulsing down, you get a little bit lower. So you want to stay in that fire, stoke it, build it, challenge it. Do you know the name of this pose is Goddess Pose? So tap into your inner goddess. Tap into your inner strength, your inner power. You're stronger than you think. Way stronger than you know. But now hold it a little more static. Lift your right heel, just your right heel. I know. Good, now lower it down. Lift just your left heel. Lower it down. You know it's coming. Lift both heels. Sit the hips down if you can. Reach the arms up if you can. Breathe. I know. Can you sit an inch? Can you spread your fingers more? Excellent. Heels down. Straighten the legs. Release your arms. Good. Your feet point towards the edge of your mat. You're facing the side. You're folding in half. From this forward fold, walk your hands back to the front of your mat. And we'll meet in down dog. moment here. Lower your knees down to the ground. Good, and just sit back on your heels. I'm going to show you where we're going next. I think sometimes it's really useful to see. So we'll be in a down dog, but we're going to have our hands closer together. Good. I'm going to demo, and then we'll come back and we'll do it together. So it's a little bit of a hop into our malasana. So when you hop to the front of your mat, it's almost like a leapfrog. Let's try it. Start in down dog. Bring your hands together. And when you're ready, it's almost like that little leapfrog. Pick up your hips and then lightly land your feet outside your hands. Good. We're in a deeper yogi squat. So the tailbone lengthens down, the chest stays lifted, you're pressing your elbows into your inner thighs. I know. Good. We can stay here, or we can take the hands down on the ground. Reaching the hands forward, rounding the upper back, really stretching it out. If it isn't your practice today, if you really want to go for it, your hands come down to the ground. You're spreading your fingers. Your knees come right into those triceps, close to the armpits. The head stays lifted. You're looking forward, and then you're bringing your shoulders way out past your fingertips. Maybe you keep your feet on the floor today, or maybe you pick them up in the air. So there's always that not today. So from the side, you're rocking the shoulders out past the fingertips. That's going to give you the ability to bring those feet off the ground. Good. When you're ready, you plant the hands down, you step or jump back, plank, vinyasa through, or just meet me in down dog. Great work, everyone. Bring your hands together. Leapfrog into your yogi squat. Good. Bring your hands to your heart. Awesome. Take your right hand down to the ground and then open the left arm to the sky. Look up at your thumb. Breathe. Excellent. Take your hands to your heart. Take your left hand down so your left arm is in front of the left knee. Really kind of giving it a little more of an opening as the right arm reaches up. Look up at your thumb. Beautiful. Let's bring the hands together in front of the heart. Now, really lifting by pressing down into the feet, using your inner core, squeezing the inner thighs, ride the breath up to standing. Inhale, rise. I know. And then with an easy exhale, step the feet in, release the arms by your side. We'll take a little balance challenge here. So standing on your right foot, pick up your left. So the key to balance is finding breath, finding that place where you're both stable, and you can feel a little ease with that breath. And then we'll take the left knee out to the side, sole the left foot on the inner right leg above or below the knee. Your arms can be out, giving you a little more stability. Hands can be at heart or arms overhead. Just take a moment to breathe. And press your foot into your leg and your leg into your foot. We have about 3 more breaths here. We try to stay in that fire. We don't want to leave the pose until we're done. Maybe you close your eyes, last breath. Yeah, or not. Blink the eyes open and take your left foot down. Shake out that right leg. I know, it's a lot. So you want to feel so stable in that left leg as that right knee lifts. Find your point to focus on. And then take the right knee out to the side. Sole of the foot on the inner leg. That right knee points out to the side. You press your foot into your leg into your foot, and that left foot is an anchor, like a root of a tree. Now breathe. Now, can you challenge yourself here? Moving the arms, a mudra, reaching the arms overhead. Stay in the pose, stay engaged. Even if you have to step out and come back in, take those 3 more complete breaths. Maybe you blink your eyes closed. Blink the eyes open. And then gently find your way back into mountain pose. 2 feet on the ground, arms by your side, spread the fingers, turn your palms forward. Inhale, arms reach up high, touch the sky. Exhale, hands to heart, dive down, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, meet me in downward facing dog. Excellent. From this down dog, we're lowering down. Maybe the knees can come down if you want. We're coming down into a 4-arm down dog. So you're going to lower your elbows down. Feel your shoulders hugging into the mat. Feel your core muscles turned on. Neck stays long. Breath stays deep. Good. You can stay here. You can lower the knees, or for more intensity, tippy-toe your feet in, hiking your hips up high. And I'm just going to watch you. So you're on your forearms. You want to pike the hips up high. You'll strengthen the core. Breathe. Awesome. Take a little bit more time here if you need it. When you're ready, we're meeting in child's pose. Child's pose. And letting the hips really stretch back towards the heels, and maybe even bringing the arms back by your side as you're folded in half. I always come back to my yoga practice as a place of compassion, as a place of self-love and deep self-connection. And this quote just really reminds me so much of yoga. That true beauty means to be yourself. You don't need to be accepted by others. You just need to accept yourself. Can you let this place be a place of self-acceptance, unconditionally? So let's inhale, come back up to all fours. Good. We're keeping our hips right over our knees. We're walking the hands forward, melting the chest down. We're in our heart melting pose. The shoulder blades turn in. The forehead rests on the ground. This feels like it's too much in your shoulders. If you have had some rotator cuff injuries and whatnot, And I find that this could be a really great stretch, but if you're feeling it's a little funky or your shoulders aren't cooperating, you might not go as far. You might take your arms out a little more or bend your elbows. On the other side of that, if you're feeling really flexible, you want to melt your chest down to the ground and maybe take the chin to the floor. You want the stretch to come from your heart, not your neck, though. Don't strain. Don't be a pain in your own neck. Taking a deep breath in and an open mouth exhale. We're going to come forward and through and just lie on our stomach. You know, if you're still facing the front of the mat, I think sometimes it's just easier to see from a side view. Your elbows are right underneath your shoulders. You're pressing into forearms. You're pressing into hips. You're lifting your heart. If you need more extension, straighten your arms. Hips stay on ground. You should feel a nice stretch from your belly button all the way up to your sternum. Excellent. Lower down. Take your hands either side of the chest. Press back, child's pose. So really that counter pose to stretch it out. Beautiful. Let's inhale all fours. Slide your hips off to the side. Sweep your legs towards the front of your mat. So you're seated with your knees bent and your feet out in front of you. So you'll heel toe your feet about mat distance apart. And then you'll let your knees drop to the right. And just take a moment to look at the shape of the legs. So the right shin parallels the front of the mat. Sorry, the left shin parallels the front of the mat. The right shin parallels the side of the mat. Now, I don't like to have my back to you, so I'm going to turn to the side, and you're going to turn around towards the back of your mat and fold the torso down to the floor. Maybe the chest comes all the way down, or maybe you're just on your elbows. Relax your shoulders. Relax your belly. Relax your jaw, your face, your eyes. Just let go a little more. This is a pose where you can just let go of your tension, let go of your holding, let go of your troubles, your baggage, and just breathe and be. Let's take a deep breath in and start to lift the torso up. You'll turn back towards the front of your mat. And then just take the knees to the left. And just take a moment. Right shin, front of the mat. Left shin faces side. And then turn your torso all the way around to the back of your mat. So you got a twist. You got a hip opening. There's a lot going on in this pose. Once you find your shape, just arrive there and let everything go. Let it all go. Beautiful work, everyone. Let's go ahead and start to lift the torso up. Turn back to the front of your mat. Lift the knees. Hands are going to come behind you and just windshield wiper your knees. Just very gently, very tenderly. Let your hips swivel side to side. Very nice. So this next one we're going to do on our back. I'd love to show you it. So just watch before you sit on your back. Just watch your screen. So what you'll do, let's get a little closer here, is once you're on your back, you're going to cross your knees just like you're going into eagle, just the knee part. And then you bring the knees to the chest. You'll reach for opposite shin or opposite foot. Your head's just going to be on the ground. And then you start to work your heels away from each other and the knees towards the chest. This is a really good stretch. It's going to get into your IT band. So go ahead, just lie on your back. I'm going to walk you through it. Knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. And then cross your right thigh over your left. You want your knees to cross. Good. Let your sacrum rest on the ground. Pull the knees into the chest. You're going to hold opposite knees to begin with. Then start to slide your hand towards the opposite shin, ankle, or foot. Flex your ankles and pull the heels away from each other. Pull the knees towards the chest. Just stay to breathe. Relax your hips down on the ground, tailbone heavy. Heels pull away from each other. That's steady. Great work, everyone. Let's go ahead, release, and switch sides. So left leg is on top, with those thighs to cross, knee holding opposite knee, shin, ankle, or foot. And as the knees pull into the chest, the heels pull away from each other. Notice what you feel. Breathe into those tight spaces and places. Yeah. And then go ahead and just release the feet on the floor. Good. Arms in T shape. Knees fall to the right. let this pose be soft. So maybe do a little less. Maybe the knees pull away from the chest. Let it be gentle. Great job. Now when you're ready, take the knees to the left. Gentle twist. And then in your own good time, the knees come to the middle and you give them a good squeeze. But as you're ready, make your way to your final resting pose, Shavasana. Your heels go out towards the corners of your mat. Your arms rest away from your body, palms face down, or palms face up. Just allow everything to melt, everything to settle. Today, let go of that stress you're holding. Today, feel the tension melt away. Right now, muscles are relaxed. Thoughts are calming down. Letting go of fear and worry. Calmness washes over you with every breath you take. You are calm. You are centered. Start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circle your wrists, your ankles. And with an inhale, stretch your arms up and over your head. Stretch the body long. Exhale, roll to your side. And gently press yourself up. So come into your easy seated position. We'll be sealing our practice with the sound, the energy, the vibration of Om. Feel free to unmute yourself if you wish. Take a deep breath out. And a huge breath in. Beautiful. One more inhale, arms reach up high. Exhale, hands to heart, we bow. We are one when we live from the heart. Namaste. I just want to take a moment to thank you so much for coming to class.